Haugen. Check the description box below for tabs and backing tracks on my website, information about exactly what tools I'm using today, and all the links. All the links. Go to my website. So this is episode 3 in this series of which I discuss my favorite alternate tuning, Open D. You can watch the other 2 videos, but basically they go through, hey, here's your major pentatonic scale. I don't have a slide nearby, but the other one does slide here. Let's see. Can I use my phone as a slide? Nope. But, that's a little bit limiting. So let's talk about, you can play minor chords in this tuning as well. So say, for example, we're up here at our 5th fret. We know that that is a G chord, the 4 chord in the key. There's 2 ways to get a minor chord. The easier, or maybe more, less jangly way, let's say, would be to, I got 5 and 5 down, I'm going to bring my pinky out to get 8 and 8. Now we have a root, a 5th, a minor 3rd, and then another 5th. And let's say, let's go ahead and do some Travis picking, which is the thumb goes back and forth like that. And now these fingers are going to alternate after each thumb. Regular G. And now you're encountering an interesting thing about open tunings. To get this 3rd, that F sharp suite, we have to actually make it a little bit flat, but then you have to watch out for when it's not the 3rd. See what I mean? It's tricky. You're always cheating it. Well, that's nice. Okay, so G, minor to D. Again, minor, open. Let's now show you the other way that you can get a minor chord. If root, 5th, root, there's that 3rd again. I love doing this. This is the way I think is super cool. Again, Travis picking, I'm still holding the 3rd, which is the 5th fret. And now I have that open string in there, don't I? So that's still just a regular G chord, but by having that open A string, it makes it an add 9, open to a D. Now watch this. Instead of hitting that 5th fret note, I'm going to go ahead and hit that 4th fret note, thereby making it a G minor again. And with that A, wow, what an interesting little jangle you get going. Doom jangle. So that means if I wanted the chords in the key of D now, I can play more than my 1, 4, and 5 chord. I can play my 1 chord, my D. Hey, check it out. Here's E minor. Again, let's see. I get a minor 7th if I bring in that open string. Let's see. That makes it a minor 11 if I bring in that A. Super cool. All right. Oh, let's go ahead and get our F sharp. Down to E minor, F sharp minor, down to E minor, This is why I love this tuning so much. Let's see, my 4 chord's my G, no problem. A, there's my 5 chord. My 6 chord, my B minor. Way up here, 9, 9, 8. Now this is a little side thing. Yeah, the 7 chord would be a diminished, which would be, I don't even want to find it in this tuning. The unofficial 7 chord in classic rock is the flat 7 chord, so I'm actually going to play a C. That's 10, 10, 10. And that's because so often in classic rock, nobody wants to play that 7 diminished triad. They just play a flat 7 chord that's the next one closest. So, takeaway from that is you have a spare 7 chord, or flat 7 to be fair. So you have 1, 4, 5. Flat 7 is available to you. It's an extra major chord you can use. It's not, perfectly, properly in key, but again, it gets used so much that we accept it. Let's do a 1, 6, 2, 5 progression. That would be D. Let's see, what's the 6 in the key of D? B minor. What's the 2? Well, that's E minor, and then 5 is A. So let's see, D. There's that B minor. 2. 5. Let's hear that again. 6, 2. Here comes 5. Now I'll probably do a whole separate video on this, because that gets into a little bit of that first chord, which is another B minor. 2002. Because that gets into voicing the chord's root on the A string. And here's, without going too far into it, here's my take on that, because I'm a big fan in standard tuning of the Cage system, which says that there's 5 shapes of every chord when we're in standard tuning. However, when you're in open tuning, it's kind of more like you got 1, 2... 2? 2 versions of every chord, kinda? I guess, let's see, if I had this G, let's see. G, G minor, and let's see, the G minor would also be there. But I love that about it, that it's actually limited in its nature. You're not supposed to play in all the keys when you're in an open tuned guitar. You can play in a couple of them, and then retune your guitar if you're going to do something in B flat or some such thing like that. Go ahead and just throw your guitar into that tuning. It's the great equalizer. Cool, this is all tabbed out. You can go grab it on my website just to review. Head over to my website. Here's how you support me. Here's how I make my living. I have booking lessons with me, which is still what I do. I teach 5 days a week. Yeah, I'm teaching people 5 days a week because I believe that, if you want to know stuff, you book time with the person who you think knows stuff. I also sell courses with Truefire. That's on my website. I have my tab downloads. And then I have Patreon, which is, you get discount codes to my website. And if you sign up at the $8 a month or higher level, you have access to the private live streams where you can ask me any question, and I will attempt to answer it. And hey, if you don't do that, like and subscribe, that's great too. That all helps me stay in business with the algorithm relevancy. That's all I got for today. As Bill and Ted would say, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. Happy Friday. Eat pizza.